What's up, guys? Winter cut day 24, leg day. Today's going to be a good workout. We got the Joy mug with some coffee in it. We got liquid IV for electrolytes. I think this is tangerine or something like that, or some random other fruit. We're going to have a good leg day today. I'll run you guys through it. We start off with straight leg seated calf raises. Very stable movement. You pretty much don't have to stabilize anywhere else but your hips and slightly your back. I like that exercise. You know, we do that for the gastrocnemius. So, well, I'm going to say that again. We do that for the gastrocnemius muscle. So, what that calf muscle does is ankle flexion and knee flexion. But the thing that's different about it is whenever you get deep into knee flexion, that muscle actually experiences something called active insufficiency. And so that means it will not be very good at contracting or producing force in that manner. And so you take advantage of that by doing the next workout that I do, which is a seated bent leg calf raise, or a calf raise with lots of knee flexion. And that's going to bias the soleus muscle, which is the muscle just underneath the gastrocnemius. So that's going to give my calves a nice good 3D look. Seated hamstring curl. We do this always with a mechanical drop set. I start leaning forward, and then I end leaning back. But I honestly might switch it up today. Hack squats, we're going to do hack squats. Those are going to be good as well. We're doing that not for the rectus femoris in the quad. We're doing that for the other muscles in the quad. It's more of just a meat and potatoes movement. It's really just to make sure, hey, like, we got in good work everywhere else. Now we really want to hammer it in, get at some good sets. Single leg extensions, I've been loving those lately. Very good exercise. And that's it. So we're going to slam down this coffee and then get ready to go. Oh, and this liquid IV. We are going to be at the gym in a couple minutes. Figured I'd show some of this car ride. It's really raining out today. Snowing last night, then it's raining out today. It's kind of goofy. Very cold, but we still get to the gym. I think the leg pump is going to be very quality today. I have a feeling, because I had a very adequate amount of electrolytes. Although I didn't have any carbs or anything like that. I haven't been eating before the gym. So, we'll see. I still think it's going to be very good, though. I just realized the chest pump that I had yesterday was fasted. So I hadn't even eaten yet that day. And yet it was still probably the best pump I had ever had. So that's nice. I'll see you guys in the gym. So, 5-pound PR. Same calf raises we do every single week. We're going for 380, the absolute max stack on the machine. And we're going to go for excellent control today and good technique. This is going to be good. But yeah, I don't think I'll tweak my calves at all or anything. Sometimes I do. It's just a matter of if my feet are out of alignment with my knees like this, or, you know, like this. So, and calves don't look too bad. So that was 5 reps, although it was very short, shallow range of motion. Inarguably way more effective than full reps for calf raises specifically. So How'd that feel? That was the absolute max stack. How did it feel?
No wonder why I can only do 7.
Dude, think about though how far we've come. Do you remember when we first started doing this machine?
Yeah.
And we did, I remember we started at 110.
Yeah.
Then we worked our way all the way up. That's a thing. It just feels like a good moment. Now, the form I'm using now is different than what I used before, but I think the form I use now is superior. It's a very small range of motion in the bottom half. That's what I like.
Yeah.
What you like might be different. Zechariah chapter 4 verse 10. Do not despise these small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin. Yeah, I was saying like I could foresee myself doing 600 in the future, like a while from now. And a lot of you might think that's insane, but the reality is, if you want a muscle to grow, you have to continue to progressively overload it, right? If I just sit here and forever I just do the max stack for like a set of 20 or a set of 30 in the future, that's not gonna net the same gains as if I just continually overload 5 pounds extra each week. I don't mean to sound like Joe Biden, but I got hairy legs, and on a lot of these machines, it like pulls on the hair, man. I think what I'm gonna do differently today is, instead of leaning forward like I usually do, I'm just gonna stay back, stabilize myself in the seat, because that's a lot more stable, a lot more predictable for progress outcomes. But absolute full range of motion is what I'm gonna go for, and then partials at the end, all counted. Try to take all your sets to failure, because you probably won't be at failure most of the time. You know, it takes mental endurance and effort to get within that 5 RIR range that people always talk about, where that's where the growth happens and the adaptations and all that. You know, 5 reps into your 10 rep set might feel hard, but the thing is, if you finish at number 7, you're leaving some in the tank. Finish at number 10, and at least try to go for number 10. If you only get for 8, that's good. So, just a little nugget of wisdom, I guess. This is actually, I heard this from Sam. There's no real point in warming up a muscle that's already warmed up. So like if you've done straight leg calf raises, the calf's already warmed up enough for, you know, bent leg calf raises. So that's kind of a nice thing to remember. You know what I mean? Because then you're not doing as much fluff, not getting too much stupid volume, you know? Everything you want to get as a bodybuilder is effective reps. So anything other than that is, most things other than that are totally wasted effort unless it's for some other purpose than hypertrophy. Recording now.
Yeah, because you was talking about.
Hey, try not to get in my camera, because when you're so much bigger than me, it's embarrassing for me. I'm just messing.
Which one is that part of your camera thing?
Yeah.
The thing on your head?
Yeah, this is my microphone, and then it connects to that, and yeah, so I just record videos in the gym these days, but.
Well, I like to put some content out there. I thought about it. I don't know, I'm a little self-conscious about being on screen.
Oh. That set was a little. I wasn't in that set, to be honest. I wasn't really focused at all, but I'll tell you what, man. Not every set's going to be perfect. Not every set's going to be extremely effective. You know. So, lifting shoes are very important, in my opinion. If you want to have better quad development, you can get great quads without lifting shoes or any heel elevation. But
the thing is, if you want to maximize development of any muscle, sometimes there's that extra little bit, that extra little thing you need to put in, and it allows you to get so much more progress in the long run. Well, it just depends on what you're doing. Right? I don't know if lifting shoes are going to give me so much more, but they're going to give me something. And I think, you know, being able to squat deeper without having the ankles as a limiter, allowing for a deeper, you know, hip and knee flexion, it's going to be great for my overall legs, not just my quads, you know. You know, that did not feel like 4 plates, that felt like 3. This machine was taken up until a second ago, so we're gonna do some epic single leg extensions. Pow! 110 this week. So you know what, I got more. Let's go, 130. Ah, gosh, that was heavy. On our way home from the gym, every exercise went well today. It was enjoyable. We were going to get home, break the fast, hit some rotisserie chicken. We have a lot of rotisserie chicken. And then later have a protein shake, and I think I'm doing pretty well. Woo! I don't know if there's anybody else who's got a peak like that, bro. I think changing the way I view myself is one of the most important things I've done in terms of my bodybuilding journey, and actually appreciating the progress that I've made. Because at the end of the day, you know, hating yourself or thinking that you're small or this or that, it's not going to make you bigger. What makes you bigger is just training hard and doing what you know is right, you know, having your diet on point, getting sleep, things like that. But a lot of people in the gym community tend to be like, oh man, yeah, bro, I'm fighting demons, man. I gotta hate myself. That's just stupid. You're not the main character, bro. But with that said, man, you just gotta enjoy yourself in the gym. Do what you know is right. You know, be principled. And the results will come. As a Christian, I'm supposed to view myself differently and realize that I was bought with a high price from Jesus. So, you know, I am valuable. And to say that I hate myself as a Christian would not make any sense. And I notice a lot of people are doing that these days, and it doesn't really make sense. If you're a Christian, you belong to Christ. You should treat yourself like you do, you know? I appreciate that God's given me the life He's given me to be able to help me have this discipline and to be able to really just take this far, you know, and turn this into a career. And, you know, God's blessing me and everything throughout this journey. And I'm just very thankful to Him for everything He's done so far. And I just know it's a matter of time until I'm successful and I get to glorify God in all that I do. So, very thankful for this. But anyway, though, to talk about the gym sesh, you guys already know how it went. That was the best 4 plates ever moved on the hack squat. And that was after, you know, and that was after doing 3 other things. So, very, very nice. Very, very, I'm so glad I was able to pause at the bottom like I did and find my full depth with 4 plates. Like, I was just amazed, I'm not gonna lie. Everything else went incredible too. Leg extensions went great. Posing went great. You know, I didn't do too much, but it was pretty good. What I did get in the leg pump was tangible. It was very good. So, praise God. Let's go. All right, take care, guys.